Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Did you bring me anything? New part? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Captain, an unusual wavelength is coming through Monarch's aether wave frequencies.
The eternal is in us all. The OSI would have you believe that your place in society, indeed in the universe, is preordained. A man who works in the mines of Hephaestus, coating his lungs in mercury dust for naught but a few bits a night. This fate is set in stone? When he dies young, coughing up black blood, his part in the grand plan? No, I say. Greatness is in everyone, not just those so fortunate as to have been born into prosperity.
That was unexpected and odd. Considering the origins of the transmission, I imagine to return in one piece, Captain.
Well, manage Monarch. Let's see where the fuck this goes. Probably will kill me. Oh, never mind.
Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? I knew it. See, I made what you'd call a logical deduction.
Yeah.
You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
Okay.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna and halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Sure.
Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago.
It's...
Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside.
Did he just say raptidons and cannibals? I can't wait.
Right? That's gonna be fun.
Oh, sure. It makes Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad. Get a good breeze going, and the sulfur smell mostly covers up the fishy smell. Anyway, Mr. Sanjar's got lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though.
Cool.
Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Sure.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself.
Alright.
Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure, why not?
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's...
Sure, kid. Sure. Well, I said fuck the lift.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories.
I could use a few and telling him.
Now what can I do for you?
Let's see.
Anyone who spends any amount of time in this bar is bound to get to know Nyoka. And I don't mean anyone who's rid us of as many beasts as you have is entitled to something else. Thought it had a fancy ring to it. Name's the first advertising anyone sees, after all.
Fair enough.
Nope. But a man.
And the little bastard slipped, getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach and dig it out. If so much as a drop of stomach acid got on that medallion, shit, I don't know what I'd do. Might be I'd... Right. What are you staring?
I'm Squeak. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace.
Sure, another round, Bounty Trader.
Ouch! What are you doing in Stellar Bay, stranger? Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it.
Yeah, brass nuts.
Rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me some. Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? I'm cut off for the month, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir. Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's... Not that I got any prior experience with such.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid. Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings, whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
Yeah.
He's sort of the strong. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And... Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
You know, that man does not skip on leg day. Lovely.
You think that's what I'm looking for? Sorry.
Hey there, buddy.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
What the fuck?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Okay.
Noted.
What the fuck
Not
is
so
this?
generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself? What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway.
There's a place?
Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for...
Hey, it could always be both. If you're here to eat one more weird science project pass off as food in this rat-fucked colony, I'm going to stab some...
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10... Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those... Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Can't imagine why you'd sneer at the notion of a free colony. Could it be because you're an agent of the establishment?
I used to be young and idealistic too, but you can't run a city on high-minded ideals.
That's a coward's answer.
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Okay.
On our terms, mind you.
Are you out of your mind? You can't just go crawling back to your old masters.
Well, we can't continue to subsist like this either.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true. Our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended. With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and...
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Okay.
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon.
I was starting to get bored listening to you, until you said the phrase, extremely powerful ordnance.
It is quite the rush. I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend...
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our... And these days, it's overrun with marauders. Do be careful. I've lost more than a... Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information.
Sure.
If you leave town, watch out for iconoclasts. They're almost as bad as the Raps. Stay out of sight.
Wouldn't mind smelling like salt tuna if we could sell more of it.
Holy shit! Okay. You think I'd die if I fall in there?
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry. Did she now? Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message.
That's fair.
I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately.
Jobs are murder.
First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing. Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors.
Fair enough.
He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess. I would if I weren't busy here picking up his slack. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something. Stealing's such a nasty word. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts. We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna. Fat?
Cool.
Done.
Let me double check. My hack is... Oh, it's because of my armor. Okay. There we go.
Velma seen out of sorts to you?
Have you had time to check on that? Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week. And you know what? Take my old tossball blocker, too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Well, that was easy.
Help! Someone's been killed! I'd clean the apartments while everyone's at work. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into... Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yep.
I stole all your shit while you were looking at your fucking screen. I love it.
Sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
A murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
Yes. Betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made from our team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field toss. Okay.
Don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Hi!
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
You've been taking drugs.
No! Okay, maybe. Just a little... Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So, maybe...
Poor fella. Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
Yeah. Yeah, we should.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Aw, thank you.
What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Sure. I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Sure. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Actually, the pill's for me.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve... Oh, Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do?
Oh, that's awful. You don't give 5 fever discounts, Auntie.
Isn't it? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there... Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the time. The one upstairs, where we Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you know, I'm very disappointed. There, and good riddance. That's the last.
You know, I could have stole that. Damn it! Wait! I can put points directly into hack. Damn it. Safe upstairs. You mean this one? Yes, the one upstairs that's not being washed or anything, dearie. Fucking hell. Hey!
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest. So who do you follow?
Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No. Glacial 8.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. Fuck it, nah. That'd be fun though.
Aren't they just?
When I get to worrying about the marauders outside, the raptidons chewing at the walls, most of the time it's static on account of the frequency being clogged up, but sometimes...
You get to listen to games all day? Stellar Bay really is a paradise.
It's pretty swell, but it's a whole lot better with company. Say, I don't think I've seen you before.
I'll try not to be a stranger then. Name's Felix, by the way.
Hey, I got you, girl.
You should stop by more often. The games are always better when you've got someone to celebrate with.
Sounds like a good time. I wouldn't mind bringing a couple drinks and settling in for the pennant match.
Look at me, getting carried away again.
You two get a goddamn room.
What can I do for you? Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few... I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth. Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go.
Okay.
Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Yeah. Cliche.
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddy. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over top. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything, Isaac.
Okay.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can... Hey there, what can... Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's... All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments.
Okay. Let's go murder some bullies! Yes! Yes!
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
I do.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here. Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in raptidon tongue?
Yes.
Or maybe some canid toenails? You look like a man who's looking for
Oh,
some
this is
roast beef fresh animal parts.
Sebastian! Let's talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff. Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you.
Yeah.
You smited her. Smoked? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
Well, I mean, she's... Bribe. Consider this 702-bit advance against the lost business. Persuade. Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance.
Do it!
Someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Do it!
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well. But we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
Yeah. Anyway. Murder! 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 Murder!
Who the fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Hey! What are you doing here? This is ours. Berta already pissed by those crates to market.
Seriously? I know you murdered Isaac. Not chase.
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it. And not that it's any of...
I'll make it my bit. Damn it, I don't have enough intimidate. Fine. Let's forget. Attack. Wrong answer! Die! Murder! Time! What? What? How the... What the fuck? Motherfucker! Just put it in the dead. What? Well, that was disappointing.
Sir, please, I need your help. I can bet. Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong, like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some... Please, you have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the man to save your little Tucky. He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this.
Yeah.
Please, can't we help?
Oh yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Won't you go
Little Timmy's done.
my boy?
He's totally dead. I'll help you find your son. Did you say there was a reward involved? Why would Tucker run away?
He's been pining for an adventure. Says he's tired of living cooped up behind the walls. But he doesn't understand how dangerous it is out there. I warned him. A raptidon would snap him up first chance it got. I just know one's ripped his arm off and is gnawing on his sweet little fingers. He should have listened to his mama. I promised I'd keep him safe here with me.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I know he'll be safe now that... You look for him in Amber Heights, you hear? It's down the road southwest of town. And if you find any of them iconoclasts indoctrinating my boy, you punch them in the mouths.
Yeah!
From what I think of them luring little boys away from their mamas. It's immoral.
Yeah! Yeah! Gentlemen.
Who the fuck?
Mentalgen. Hang on. Let me check my inventory. Let me check my armor. Stealth skill, engineering skill, tech skill, persuade. Oh, that just gets +5 to persuade. Shit. Well. Shit.
Fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Jackass is incoming!
Drop kick this bitch! Yeah! Yeah! Beat their ass!
Hold on! Everyone all right?
The fuck? I see a flamethrower! Wait, there was an massacre. Aw, I could have done some cool shit and blow that up. Damn.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
Wait, hang on.
Fine. Anyway?
I think it's dead. I found the people who killed him.
But that's terrible. But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in...
Something to be said for that. Sometimes you you got to take matters in your hands. Maybe I could have gotten this statement if they hadn't been ready to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of... Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider...
Thank you.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job. That guy's a world-class moron. Nah, bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. Good. What else can I do for you?
I think that's all I wanted to check. Okay. So what's the next mission I have? Do 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 do.
Ah, the charmer. Oh.
Yeah, magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol.
There we go.
That hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Wait, she's joining me?
Great. Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly... We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain. That said, 3's already...
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
So, Nyoka, what's the ugliest thing you ever killed?
Oh, I still have nightmares about this one. Fiercest, most foul creature I've ever faced. Just shy of 7 feet tall. Breath like a sulfur pool. A little slow, strong as a mountain. If I recall, his name was...
Is she a permanent companion or just a temporary one? I really don't like this bitch. Shit! She is a part of the fucking crew! Damn it!
Captain, let's talk. Hey, got a favor to ask you.
Well, that was quick.
Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Sure.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
Okay. I'm honored to ask, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Okay.
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry. Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mannequin showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
Okay. Oh, we're killing a manticore. Yes!
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Murder, 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 murder. Okay. Oh, I have a perk point available. Cool.
Good old Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that don't... Right. Here's the road. Follow it south.
Did she just fucking... Okay! You got a little bit more of my fucking... Okay.
Get off! My time to shine!
Drop kick that bitch! Alright.
Oh, that's the last of him.
Yoker, get the fuck up. Let me check. Your equipment's garbage, ain't it? Okay, it's not as garbage as I thought it would be. Yo, you went down fucking easy. That don't look good. I wanna be the very best at killing things really quick.
Sulfur pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Dun, dun, dun. I wanna murder everything as fast as possible. Da 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 da. I will travel across the land, slaughtering everything. Ba ba ba. I wanna do all of these quests as fast as possible, but enjoy them.
Looks like we're doing this.
She just tosses the bottles on just.
Watch this.
Drop kick.
I think that's working, boss.
There we go. Chucker! We're here to find you!
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet.
Oh.
In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting. We're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
I need to go get Victor. Or Vicar. Or whatever the hell his name is. Vicar. Yeah, that's what it was.
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have... Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon... No corporations, Oh, those are just hurdles. You're welcome to stay with us.
One big happy family, huh?
Oh, sure. Graham's our founder. He taught us how to cut our own path in the wilderness. And I guess some folk have started following Zora's orders.
Okay.
You can think of those two as our leaders, but... The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teaching. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up...
Well, I got a fast travel point, right? Yep, I got a fast travel point. Okay, fast travel, Stellar Bay. Stellar Bay. I'ma go get Vicar. Alright, let's head back out now. I'm sorry, Felix. There we go. been a bit since we went out for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Loading, 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 loading. Okay! Let's go to Amber Heights now. Alright. So, yeah, here we are. Look cool.
Welcome to the Emporium. It ain't really a store. Think of me more like a quartermaster, and a chef, and a handyman, and whatever. We gotta eat. Eating means hunting. Hunting means armaments. We used to let people take what they will, but then some idiot shot some other idiot over car. So Zora set up a system. You fuck up, you don't get to buy gear. You play...
Okay. I've got some shit I should probably sell. Alright, let's see what you got. Thanks.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
That's fair.
Damn philosophists. Looks like I'm not the only new face around here. What do I call you, stranger?
You know, I was expecting a little kid. It's Captain Squee.
Welcome to Amber Heights, Captain. Call me Tucker. You here to join the Iconoclasts? Help us free this world?
Tucker, you're just this little boy from Stellar Bay.
I am not a little boy. Haven't been one for decades. No matter what my mama wishes. I take it she's still looking for me? Had hoped she'd accept my decision.
Yeah, she made it seem like you were in danger, asked me to rescue you. Sure.
According to her, stepping foot outside of the house in broad daylight is too dangerous. My entire life, she crammed a fear of danger down my throat. Don't go play with friends. Mantisaurs will tear your arms off.
What?
Don't leave the city. Raptidons will spit acid on your face. Marauders can violate you. You'd fall in a sulfur pool. I stuck around way too long, ruled by her fears. I'm 42 years old, but she still sees me as a little boy in need of her protection. I won't stand for it, I tell you.
Ah. Running away is for cowards. You need to face her and show her you've grown up.
She doesn't want to see me as anything other than her baby boy. Why would I go back again? What'll be different this time?
You'll convert her and you survived outside of Stellar Bay for weeks. Show her your skills you've learned. Teach her how Ironclad philosophy. Convert her so she might join you in freedom.
You're right. I can do this.
Yeah,
I just
boy.
need to stand my ground and make her see she can't control me anymore. No one can.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Go Taka. Damn it. God damn you, drug addiction! Damn it! Hey Zora, I figured out how to add orders. Dear Diary, eat it. So yeah, I just fixed a bunch of your shit, guys. So you're welcome.
Never seen you before.
What's up?
Take my advice. Move on. Get off-world if you can. I've been halfway around T1. Monarch, they call it now. Been around it twice. Stood at the hot pole and the cold. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
You poor bastard. You look like a badass. I want you on my team. But somebody's here! Looks at Nokia.
A great many things. I'll tell you what. You want to listen to an old man ramble? There might be a job in it for you. I used to run with a squad of mercenaries here. Good folk. A fella named Lamont introduced me. Thing is, I ain't seen them in an age. Stands to reason they got themselves ate. Mostly we protected folk from the beasts here.
Okay.
If it spat, scratched, or stung, we'd kill it for you. So long as you had the bits.
Fair enough.
We split ways around the time this twice-fucked moon got a bit. Thing is, I got myself some fond memories. We had some keepsakes of ours we kept in a lockbox. And I've been thinking...
You want mementos? What, photographs or...
Thereabouts. I'll be glad for it, but I ain't stupid. This planet tends to get people killed.
Sure.
Appreciate it, kid. I'm marking outposts on your map. You spend a lot of...
There we go. Hi.
What do you think? Hey, a bit's a bit.
Fuck it.
Damned philosophists.
That's about 600 feet that way. That's about 500 feet that way. Jeez. Okay. Fuck it. Damn it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let me see, do I have anything to boost my sprint speed? There you go. Hauling ass. I'm hauling ass.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Damn, that was badass.
Watch out.
Throws away bottle. Okay, that's pretty badass.
Everyone all right?
That's some pretty badass shit. Like hands down.
Here they come. I smite you in the name of the law.
I kick ass for the Lord. Wow, that recharged quick.
Covering you!
Nice. Well, that's a dead scientist. Gentlemen! Alrighty. Knock knock, who's there?
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise. Please, come in. Come
Hello.
in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
Alright.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Cannibals. Calling it now. Cannibals.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. I'm sure I would remember something like, now, quit fretting yourself about that.
Something ain't right about that.
I can't sit down. I legit can't sit down. Like, they don't have a sit-down animation for me.
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Yes.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore. I don't know. I'm not really... He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real... They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards... Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama said...
Okay.
Perhaps we should skip dinner. My stomach has been a tad unsettled of late.
You trying to get us all in trouble? Hey, what are you doing in my... Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket... The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like...
Oh, that was unintentional. I'm a load real quick. Whoopsie.
Easy does it.
Hey, what... Maybe I'll tell Mom that you're trying to steal the...
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Fucking idiot! That was great, but I want to find out actually what's going on before I kill all these people. Wait.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Go outside. Okay, I'm on the porch. Why did you like this porch up? It's a very nice porch. Legit though, why did you like this porch up? Because there's nothing here! I kick ass for the lot. Oh wait.
Threads, you say? Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Oh, that was pointless.
Find a hole in the armor.
That's... Okay! Fuck it!
Never anger a man of the claw.
Okay, badass preacher man. Cool. Sorry about that. I had to step out real quick, just clear the population a little bit. You know, control the enemies and that shit. Yay. So let's head back up here, going upstairs, going even further upstairs, and going up here. Okay, nobody's around. This is a bathroom. Gee, it's dark and there's a... Are you fucking shitting me? There's no even subtlety, it's just a fucking hole in the wall? Ah, come on! I was hoping to get stumbled upon it, but like, man, these guys are fucking sloppy. They obviously ate the guy. I'm calling it. It was fucking cannibals. It'll be 50 bits. Boop -a -doo -ba -doo.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the rats eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Supper time! Supper time! Okay, let me switch over. What's your weapon? Okay, Vicar. Alright. Here, you can have supper. Don't play with your food. You can have supper too. Oh my fucking god! You can also have the flamethrower. Purge. Purge! Purge! So, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna close it. And I'm gonna go downstairs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I can go downstairs. I'm gonna go downstairs.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
The murdering cannibal fuse. Yeah, it's one of my better qualities.
Of course not. What better end for the day than a meal around the family table? And what more noble purpose for you than to bring us together?
Or you could let me go and I could send you more meals on the way. I just came out of decades of hibernation. That could be good.
Now there's an intriguing prospect. Forgo the promise of a fine dinner now for others down the road. Martha, my dear, what do you say?
It seems the Eternal shall provide through our new friend.
And there we have it.
Okay.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I'm not real good. It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments. Other times, it's like there's... That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat.
I have no doubt the Eternal will bless us through you.
How good to see you again.
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
So guys, what's the biggest firepower I have here? Oh, here we go. Okay, so... Cannibals. Purge!
I smite you in the name of the law!
Purge! 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 Doesn't have to end violently, but I choose for it to end justice. Yeah! Yeah! Kill! Murder! Yeah!
They deserve to die so clean.
Yes, these people deserved much, much worse.
Yes. Yes, they did. Oh, what wretched horrors they entailed unto people. May the Eternal rip out their souls from their assholes and purge them with unholy fire into nothing more than atoms to be reused and disintegrated in matter of microseconds. Cannibals will not be tolerated in this ecosystem. They are not sanctioned by the Goblin God. I'm gonna go all the fucking way over there now. Well, the Goblin God provides. Seriously though, that is a lot of dead people. Aw, I can't go into the mausoleum.
Here we go.
I'll take your confession now.
Fuck yeah! Oh god, everybody has such a badass finisher move.
I am a sword.
Yeah, we good. Oh right, I should probably pop more of my medicine. I have to go first. Nope, that's it. We're gonna fast travel over there, aren't we? Close to it. Shit. Well, slaughtering time. Now can we fast travel? Since we're a little farther away? Yeah, we can. Cool.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us. Here they come!
By the law, we are unstoppable. Hit! Everyone all right?
This is new. Way the edges are burnt. I guess people did this, not the wilds.
Oh shit!
Get up!
You know, I was thinking I could walk across that. I was thinking I could.
Incoming.
Wait, where the fuck am I? Ah, shit, I'm going the wrong path. Wait. Actually, I'm not.
Here they come.
Wait, that... Right, whoops. My bad. Fuck this beer!
To shreds, you say?
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
What the fuck were they feeding that asshole? Okay. Okay. That was weird, but okay. Oh, right, skills. No wonder you're weak as shit. Wait. Are you the oh my god, are you the actual sneak companion? The fuck? I'm sad that, I'm sad that the upgrades, like, they stop at, like, these. Oh god! No, 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 no. Hang on. Ow. That shows a path. Oh, wait, oh! Oh! I thought that was a path. That's disappointing. Should be around here somewhere. Ah! Here we are. Fuck! Oh shit, I forgot to loot the cannibal's house. Shit! That marked. Fuck!
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
I'm just saying, if we did need to dispose of a body, this would be a good spot for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Detective radius of enemies. Revenge. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal increased damage. Cost 1 bird point. Area of effect damage received. Plasma damage received. Range attacks inflict -1 armor rating for 2, and you can stack up to 10. Ooh, nice. Companions. Revive companions to 25 health. Headshot deal damage while under signs weapon damage. Range weapon sway. The next attack after killing an enemy is guaranteed crit. Ooh, that's nice. I might take that one. Plus 10% armor rating, 100% skill bonus. Psych, I'm gonna take that one.
Here they come!
Let's take your confession now!
I am a storm!
Cool.
Incoming!
Yeah, we good.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Stop here to get the fucking fast travel point. Oh, I already have the fast travel point. Excuse me. Fucking why not? Okay.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Ah.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, check it. I am here to anticipate. You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't let...
Breathe, it's okay. Just point me to Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, you don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink. I certainly hope you're not insinuating the problem is me. I mean, that would be preposterous. I never do anything under the table. That,
I smell a squat.
If there's any issue, really, you should talk to her. Oh, pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around. In return?
Make it 35, plus a sample of the goods, and you've got yourself a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so... My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods...
Sweet. Good. Alright, let's find this bitch. Huh. It's kinda nice.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was stars. I can't remember. Days.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Deal, give me food. So you can't sell me the top of the line shit. But you sell me garbage. I dare say, sir, you are irritating me.
You shopping for pre-owned? If you bloody it, you buy it. Yeah, and? Do I look like the city planner? I wasn't exactly consulted on the but now that you mention it,
We got smugglers, outlaws, mavericks, and Byzantium socialites flying in and out of Fallbrook all the time.
Yeah, fair enough.
It might be that you're right. But I got no reason. Ask me again if...
Fair.
I have...
That's a better laser pistol.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Can you not see I'm walking here? Physically, you mean? In my mind, I have traveled galaxies. Well, it is of no consequence, I assure you. I shall embark shortly. I'm not entirely decided. If I'm being honest, I think I'd fancy a visit to Tartarus, so long as it's under the shield of my fantastical imagination.
Cool story, bro. Cool story, bro. Saving game, saving game. Ah, shit. Whoops. That bitch didn't even have anything on him. That motherfucker. You just kind of stand there
Welcome
looking
to
at
the
me.
offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Cool.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind. So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismount. Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation. We've ensured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriage. Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial. There's one. I see your.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back? On second. What's your... No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
Ow.
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't... We'll both break your legs if you lose, then sure.
Cool.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
I can't see you're
Why
busy.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That sprat shit better not have brought trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't fucking care. Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise and...
Cool. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of man dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what Well?
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sunlight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special...
Cut to the chase.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a... To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. I do like your gumption. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through, or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilator...
Alright.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Well, I haven't seen the system, but I feel confident saying I can split her asunder.
I'll just bet you can. Men of the cloth never do cease to amaze me. Bright as a newborn star on the outside, blackest of holes within. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in.
Got it.
But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Sure, let me just help your local issue and just go from there.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
Okay.
Stars, I hope so.
Fuck yeah!
Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit. And drowned. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory. Owner dead or alive.
Understood.
And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Got it.
Guess you've got it figured out then. Hit him where it hurts. And his gut or his production lines ought to make do. If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewer. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench.
Okay.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give... It'll be more than good when you're finished. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID and may luck be...
Sure, sure. Okay.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite. So, let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want. Not unless it accompanies some extra... More than you can afford at this time.
Oh, fuck you.
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer. If you're asking if it's Sublight owned, then yes. If you're asking if we give discounts to Sublight employees, then the answer is... Ms. Malin built the bar, the saloon, and the town to boot. If you got business with Sublight...
Still gave me a discount, you dumbass.
quietly now. Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right?
I can't believe I'm stuck in this law-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the river band outside the town. Produced 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. And I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Outside of a door, and you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh,
Wow, it's just...
It's important. Try again tomorrow. Come back later. We got our paws full enough as it is. Go away! We got our paws full enough as it is. Go away!
No, I kinda wanna get in there. Can I just hit the door a few times and they'll come out? I doubt it. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't work.
Always imagined Fallbrook would be...
cleaner? If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
Finally, I can upgrade the damage of my shit! I could just upgrade the shit out of something! Yay! Holy shit, I can just pour money into the weapons. Fuck yeah. To an extent. To an extent. Oh well. I can tinker. Ooh, that's fucking nice. Oh, I just need the money now.
Keep walking, Rung Leech.
Discover me.
Oops, wrong way.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
Should I lie to this clearly trustworthy man?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Sure.
Sprat can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is This is only half! Are you think you can steal from me?
Punch him in the eye! Get a hold of one yourself.
Ow! Damn it, that hurt like the blazes. Okay, alright. You didn't take it. But someone did. Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers.
There we go.
You want your cut? You get me the rest of my drugs. No matter what it takes.
Got it. Time to murder a snake. I will skewer it on a... What is this again? Toss ball! I will skewer him on my toss... Well, actually, that's a blunt instrument. I will bash his skull in with a blunt instrument.
Miss Minnie Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside!
Bertrand!
Damn it all! Now look what you've done. It'll take me ages to round him up again.
I didn't open the door,
State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
I'm looking for some missing sprouts. You wouldn't have to have seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
These sprats you stole are drug carriers. I'm here to retrieve the goods.
Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
You dare take on me, the challenger of your domicile? Thinking that I am... Wait, I am wearing heavy armor and everything, and you're dare challenging me? You peon!
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Oh god! Dig it! Oh my god! What the fuck? What the fuck? This is fucking disgusting.
If you would please leave me and my fur babies be. I think you've given them enough anxiety for one day. I'll just look. They're trembling.
I just want to look this up. It's... it's Minnie. Malin. On Reddit. I want to see what people thought of it. That's a really big squat. Well, hope you don't mind your drugs smelling like absolute shit. 'Cause that's where I found it, buddy. Wait, are these mine? Oh god, I'm gonna have drugs that were in shit.
Got the goods? 'Cause I know you wouldn't be wasting my time.
Okay. Punch him in the eye!
Ow! What was that for?
Will you give me one more time? I dare you.
You're nuttier than Miss Malin. Cripes. Though, you put that mean right hook to good use getting my drugs, and I'll be more than happy.
You got your drugs.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Totally, buddy. That's great, now pay me. Sure, until someone comes along and rescues them from their pathetic lives. Turns out some crazy guy was keeping them as pets.
2 guesses I know exactly who. And where to find him. If Bertrand ain't already dead, he's about to be. I owe you for bringing this breach in security to my attention. As promised, your cut, plus
Sweet.
a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go in.
Nah, thanks for the grass, crazy man. I get to punch a bitch! Yeah! Alright, so what's my next?
Have you seen Arthur today?
Reginald?
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Oh! 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 He's about to fucking end this man's career! This guy don't look like much of a scholar, Max. Care to explain? I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm always up for senseless violence. Please proceed!
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answers you've been looking for is in the book.
Forget it. This wretch will say...
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost.
Okay. See? Intimidation is enough! Let him be on his way. Good. Now that that's out of the way, why don't we put this fool out of his misery, Max?
What? No!
Yes! Brutal! No! Damn it, I wanted Max to have a finishing blow. Shit! Although it... Ha! Wait, hang on. Did that give me credit, or did that give me harm? Oh. Okay, I should probably have not done that. I don't want shit reputation! That still felt good, though.
You seen Arthur today?
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it's...
I don't think so.
Let's go. Make a compelling point. Go ahead and kill him so we can get out of here.
Fine. We've got more...
You live this day.
Hey, I just want to thank you for...
Saving your life. That's a bit of an exaggeration.
Exaggeration? Has the vicar told you what he did to Old Lem? He's still eating through a tube, last I heard.
Look, what I may or may not have done to some degenerate during a prison brawl is old news. I'd rather not discuss...
Good boy. Alright, now we can get the fuck out of here. Alright, there we go.
Can we talk?
A vicar, huh? You a true believer, or do you just like the tithes?
Why, that's borderline offensive, Ms. Ramnarium Wentworth. Of course I believe. The tithes are merely a well-earned bonus.
I met another believer once. Pushy type. He thought he'd been left behind for a reason. Thought he'd find some kind of cosmic truth in the wilderness. Got himself infected by a mantis and drowned in a sulfur pool. Some truth.
Can't get more brutally true than survival of the fittest. But don't mistake us all for blind fools. Intellect plays a large part in who stays among the living.
I still find that funny as shit.
To shred?
I smite you in the name of the law!
No!
Find his head!
That's the last of them.
Good. Less blood for the blood gods to consume is the better. For the goblin god needs all of it for his own blood.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Are you just perpetually fucking drunk?
Sometimes violence is the only way!
Violence begets carnage! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here for the loot raid! Ah!
I've had quite enough of you!
The stairs, walk up the stairs, walk up the stairs. They can't follow me up the stairs. Oh, that's some good drugs. Cool. Damn it. Alright, let's keep doing what I was doing. PJ says you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. D, don't mention it. I've attached cords for the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
How the fuck do I get up there? What the fuck was that? Oh, that's literally next door. Cool.
This factory offers the loveliest aromas. Like if you cook borscht over a sulfur pit. Here they come!
Okay, you know, I thought I had a ship for that, so I'd just be disguised and shit, but, I guess I'll wait.
Can we talk?
Oh, no. No. No, no.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works.
My drive... No ru... Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on off... Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, this goes like that. That'll do it. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, will that be all, or do you...
Ah, you must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
You look like a female version of the Doomslayer. Got a message from Clive from Sunlight. I can deliver it to him, or I can deliver it to you.
Nope, that's alright. I know what their messages tend to entail.
Up to 3 can be summoned at once, and if you have a stacked field, you can no longer use any despite being beyond fair, there's still incentive to not immediately fill up on temporary party members, as you'll be locked out of healing and occasionally useful auxiliary effects. Some of these include status ailments, which are actually useful, believe it or not. As your move pool is quite limited, even random battles can take a few good turns, and one major way to completely cheese this is with the toy Croy, which will
Patrol mode. Oh. Processing. Performing an area sweep now. Warning. That activity is against the law. Dissident found.
We got trouble!
Whoa now.
Whoa,
Just what
the
do you figure
fuck?
you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You got blood on your shirt right there. No worry.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst.
Those parts are from sliced pigs?
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the cysty pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you?
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience.
Okay.
Let us move forward with the By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Borst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head, and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Borst. You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits. Think to blackmail me? Try it. The king. For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
Okay, this voice actor is going ham, and it's lovely.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve.
Sure, buddy.
Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs. Do not push me. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m. You ain't a very loyal employee, are you? Still, I reckon it's better that sow than me be all right.
Can we talk?
Sure.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney.
Sure.
It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
Give him a fucking hug. The goblin gods love hugs. So give them to your friends, your family, your loved ones, your allies. And if you give them to your enemies, may their spines be crushed under your combined weight. Dig your hands into their back flesh and rip and tear away. But this is my friend, so I will give him a nice hug.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Hey.
I'll take your confession now.
To shreds, you say?
Oh, that was glorious. Ow. Well, shit. Nope, I literally just don't have the skill for that. That's, Oh, wait, no, I fucking do. I just have the armor on. Damn it all. Okay. God damn it. God fucking damn it! Damn my drug addiction!
Making it look easy.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what the fuck this crazy person was on. Personal files. All files terminated. Borswurst isn't the worst thing you've eaten today if you've tried our new CP Soylent type flavor. Who would have thought it? Am I right? Whole factory ripe for the taking. None the wiser save for me. And now the king, I reckon. Who is also me, but different. Better, I know it. Ain't wise to be so fanciful. But it grows so lonely. Just me and the pigs. And the machinery. And now the king. The others will come soon, though, to work for me. The laborers. Got to start small. But then we build. And we'll feed. And we'll feed. And we'll feed. The king can scarcely believe how well, how awful fine. It's all gone. I came from nothing, but now I am a self-made man, rich in meat and money beyond what one can believe. Power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought ever to desire is mine except for
and of the king. He may not have been with me from the beginning, but he was the first thing to arrive. He kept me from being alone. That is true. As for true, don't think I could forget nor escape that fact. Think I got it any personal, and I don't care if they be a lightning worker or a janitor or a stars damn cyst pig. We shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker and do it properly. None of this slaughterhouse Clive pig shit. I show them a slaughterer. They won't ever forget. Did I make myself clear enough? Yes, marvelous. That ought to do it.
Yeah, this guy was fucking nuts. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm not wearing anything now. Okay, let's put my shit back on. Damn. That was cool. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna upgrade that. Shit. Neat.
Worker, you are not authorized to access error. Employee information. Error. This unit is not... Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is...
There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll sabotage the shit out of that place. That place is gonna be fucking useless.
Catherine's great, ain't she?
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Good news! I butchered Clive and threw a wrench in the machinery!
And when you destroyed my machinery, was it before or after you killed Clive? 'Cause you understand, on second thought, don't even tell me. We'll just say I'm doubly grateful. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty. Funny, you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of it. That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for clear. I take it you don't have a reservation. No matter, I keep a suite of VIP rooms for visitors of your... The VIP rooms charge by the night. But for you, I'll make it... Marvelous. Do take care of the place. Maid service won't clean after a murder.
Yeah. Cool. Well, saving the game time. She's got a goddamn flamethrower. Wait. I'm gonna take a good snooze. There we go.
Only thing worse than the swill they're selling is the service.
Alright, let's continue.
If I hear you say survival of the fittest one more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If you got in your mind that I want company, nothing on this moon for... You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened? Damn. Well, you find her... Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative. Then you're smarter than the average Rapt. Next round's on me. A token of my deepest gratitude. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on, even though Manta's passed.
Yeah, boy, level 18, and I'm fucking... God damn it. Okay. See, that's what I'm looking for. Like, the normal speed of that shit is just slow as fuck. Ow. That didn't do anything.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our mission?
Huh.
A Manta Queen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed. Gonna need to buy myself an entire Rizzo plant after all this.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come? A great many things, in fact.
We could always use a hand rounding up supplies.
Or... Now here's an idea. There's an old printing press I've been trying to get up and running.
A printing press on Monarch.
Oh, yes. Many facilities lie abandoned in the wilderness. I believe the press could be operating. Okay. Will you aid us in a...
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking...
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bit? Wait, where is Huck?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our... She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From... One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf. Stellar...
Okay.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high capacity... We can use...
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, Graham, if you need me, I'll be...
Cool. I was wondering if there'd be another quest in this settlement. Let's see.
Hey, I know you. Boss says you've been real helpful, like. But, we got this handled. We appreciate but do not require your assistance. That's my nice... I don't know what your angle is, but... all right. Be sure to tell her how hard it was to fix the generator.
Too quiet. What are you up? Hello?
Oh my god! Oh my god, I love it. I love it so bad. Oh my god.
You can't be serious. Who are you anyway?
I'm Squee. Graham sent me to collect the supplies.
Finally! Tell Graham that this is the last one. Sanjar's declared a stock sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking...
Hi! Hi there!
I don't know how you got those goons to leave, but thank you.
Hi.
Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Like I said.
Alright.
You'd have to ask him. All I know is that if I get caught, I'll get arrested. It's an enviable thing he's doing. Free people and all that. I can't live that way. I need my structure. But
Okay, fair.
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe I should go. Look, Graham's got a bit or two left in his account. I can send one last dropout. What do you want delivered? I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And... going silent.
There we go. There we go. Seriously though, that woman walked into a fucking wall and just disappeared.
Is it true that manta queens devour their mates after copulation?
Yeah, well, sort of. They kill them, but they leave the body till their swarm hatches and eats it. The first meal is their father.
Makes one appreciative he wasn't born a Mantisaur.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where?
They're on a... Welcome back.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in there. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When she...
That is This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to?
We will deal with his subversion later. For now...
The print...
I've already sent a team ahead to scout the press. One of our best. Meet them...
You sent the Vanoys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people...
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits.
The written word can be quite effective, but losing your flock seems counterproductive.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties.
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our... Look, just... If the Vanoys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing...
Alright, back down I go. Oh, that's all the way over there, Jesus.
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You'll get used to it. Give it 10 or 15 years.
Man of the cloth.
To shreds, you ready? Everyone all right?
Class. get any mercy from me. Sometimes violence is the only way. Easy does it.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Tell that to the wounded. Their blood's...
Hey, we're still alive, ain't we?
The truth, yeah. And a healthy amount.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. Yeah, on account of
Here they come.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. Doctor, you're wounded. The strong survive and the weak perish.
I bet. You really come this far north? Yeah, I know. And don't suppose y'all are
It ain't worth it.
You keep spewing that sulfur. I'm like, what my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say. Would that we could. Our medic has got our... Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Carry on. Move along. Hey, Max. What does your religion say happens to us after we die?
The body returns to the universe from whence it came. I'm sure you've seen a corpse in the various stages of decay.
Why do we exist in the first place, then? What the hell's the point?
If you'll just...
No! No more listening. No more preaching. We are
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. They are armed all the same. All...
Did you find the... Lucky indeed. Thank you.
We're one step closer to... This plan's brilliance. I have much to do, articles to write.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by... What? Sorry. Long day. Nice day, huh? For Monarch, anyway. Hey, Captain. I need your... You know about what happened here, right?
You're talking about the massacre. Back when the corps were pulling out, pirates raided the place and killed...
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned. The station's locked up, but one of my people... It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. You know him. Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but if someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people... Good luck.